from the counter straight to the range. They said I am going to love this Glock. We are here to talk about the Glock 26. I don't know. Just by the first looks, first touch, first feel, it just looks, feels, and just everything about it is a Glock. So I am not only not too impressed, but I had four people tell me, Yoke, you are going to absolutely love this one. I said, well, if I'm going to love it, what took y'all so long to put it into my hand? So that's what even more makes me a little bit more skeptical. So what we are talking about today is the Glock 26. Now, it's a subcompact pistol. Number one, off rip. I'm not feeling it because I can possibly have some pinky hang off, or they give you a little pinky extension on that, but y'all know that I'm not 100% sold on that to begin with anyway. But as you know, comes in a hard case, so I can give them all of their, look at all these dragonflies, all of the props for doing that. And I done messed up. Okay, so this does come with 3 magazines. It does come with 3 10-round magazines, and I was so ready and anxious to get the hell up out of there. It looks like I might have left 2 of my magazines. This one was inserted into the pistol, but have no fear. Yoke Gang's range bag is here. And I had a 17-round magazine, a Glock 17. Make them understand. Glock 17 magazine, and I as well had this extended magazine in your box. As you know, it has your back straps, your your magazine loader. It also gives you a flush base plate, and it also has, again, it would have been 3 of the 10-round magazines, a couple of them with the flush base plate, but this one does have the pinky extension, and this one did have a dummy round, and obviously your cleaning rod, your brush, and all that good stuff. Now, first impression, pistol is clear. What is my issue with this off rip? Hey, yes, off rip. Oh, my nails. Those rounds are dirty. Off rip, I was not feeling the pinky hang off situation, but I do notice based on that Gen 3 and Gen 4 frames, they do have finger grooves in it. And being that this is a Gen 5, this is a Glock 26 Gen 5, it does not have anything on the grip. Now, feel wise, it feels like it can grant me a more of a secured feeling if I do add the pinky extension magazine on here. So yes, as I hold this in this manner here, I do feel like I have a full grip on here. But again, I don't know, but we will find out. One thing I do appreciate with Gen 5 is the serration in the front and the rear of the slide. What you're looking at here is a 3.4-inch marksman barrel with the weight of 26 ounces. Now, it does feel a lot heavier than my 43X. Right now, 43X is where my heart is as far as Glocks go. And it looks like the 43X also has a thinner slide, but a longer grip. So that is why I enjoy the 43X, because it does give you the longer grip, but the 43X is single stack and the 26 is double stack, so you're getting more rounds. So, well, not so much as more rounds, you're getting more, well, you have the capability of having more rounds. Now, standard white Glock sights, front sight dot, rear sight U. This does have ambidextrous slide relief, so you're able to drop the slide from left or right side, and it does have the ambidextrous magazine release, but they're not active. Your magazine release is only active on the left side. Nice wide trigger guard. I wish it was just a little bit more serrated right where my middle finger knuckle would go, so that I don't achieve the Glock knuckle, because I'm not a big fan of that. But takedown looks the same. Everything on here looks the same. But I also heard that the trigger is a much improved trigger besides the standard Glock triggers on what it is that I am used to shooting. I am going to find out and see exactly how I feel about this trigger. So far, it feels like any other Glock trigger, but we are going to find out once we suit them up and send these rounds down range. All right, so at this point, the only thing left to do now is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range. We got a whole bunch of dragonflies out here, which means they're eating the mosquitoes, so there's no mosquitoes at this point. And we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range. So I got my ears. This is how serious I was. Like, I literally kept on what it is that I had on. I got on a whole dress out here, y'all. And I am going to see if this Glock 26 is going to make me a Glock believer. All right, got my ears on, got my eyes on. As I told you, we also have a 17 mag, and we also have a big boy mag, what some of you would call a stick. All right. All right, we're gonna go in with its magazine that it came with. I wish I would have had them all, but I don't. And we are just going to make do with what it is that we have. All right, magazine loaded nicely. Magazine feels okay with the grip. And let's see. This trigger is a lot more responsive. The trigger is a lot more responsive. I find it that it is a little more sensitive. A little bit more sensitive. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Let's go in with the Glock 17 magazine. I need to make it clear. Now this does have 17 rounds, and this is a Glock 17 magazine. All right, much better feel, but it looks ugly. So, oh, that fell. That was. Interesting. Okay. Now let's go in with this. Let's go in with this and see how this works out. Drop that slide. We have magazine release is tight, but wowzer, pistol is clear, magazine is empty. This pistol does not have any safeties, if I have not mentioned that. But, let's point this in a safe direction. Let me go lift this steel up. Wow. They shoot all types. Okay. Las manos se me van a ensuciar, pero está bien. Déjame recoger esto. All right, and I'm going to give a special thanks to my friend Steven from Alaska for sending me that steel. Okay, it's all right. Ain't nothing a little soap and water can't handle. All right, let's turn this back. Whew, I didn't tell you what we were shooting. We were shooting Herders, 115 grain, full metal jacket. Let's load these back up. So we got 3 magazines left with the Herders. I also have some Blazer ammunition. This is fun. So far, so good. As I was telling you, I can feel the difference in this trigger. The response and the reset on this trigger seems to be a lot more responsive. And I'm liking it. I am liking it. I'm liking it. Pistol is clear. Pistol is clear. Magazine is empty. All right, Glock 17 magazine. Why don't you hold that for me, please? Thank you. Man, if I could have had just a longer grip, a full-size grip on here, then they'd be like, well, yo, why don't you just get a 19? No, it shoots different. It feels different. I don't want it. I don't want the 19. The shorter grip causes me to have to adjust my grip. But had I had something, well, let's see if I have to do such with this, a little longer. She's getting hot though. Whew, yeah. Much adjustment needed. Now, the stipple, the aggression on the stipple is feeling a little bit more aggressive on my hands, especially because the grip is kind of short. Pistol is clear, magazines aren't empty. They do come with 4 additional back straps that you have the ability to either add or change or switch out or whatever it is that you want to do. But they all share the same type of deal. So that won't work for me. So far, I think she's liking it. We are reloaded with Blazer ammunition, 115 grain, full metal jacket. Going back in with that Glock 26, Gen 5. Hold that for me too. I don't know. Could this be a carry option? Could it? She's hot. She's very hot. Very, very hot. El monstruo. Finger's tired. Woo! I only had one left. I wish y'all could see my eyes. Whoa. Now, even though she's hot, smoking hot, we're gonna do it one more time. Does she like a Glock? Well, y'all know I may like a couple Glocks. All right. I made like a couple of them. These last 3 magazines will conclude 200 rounds. Now, y'all know I usually do 100, 100, right? Huh? We usually do 100, 100, but we here. It's still here. Almost 200 rounds later. Now, she's hot. She is hot, but we're going to keep running. Tíralo. Now them shells going everywhere. Whew. That was it. Whew. I was expecting much more. Ladies and gentlemen, the Glock 26 Gen 5. She's hot. She's very hot. Whoa. Oh, I think she likes me. The pistol is clear and the magazines are empty. So, yo, what did you think? I am I'm not going to use the word impressed. because had I had, you know, different sights and a little bit more, you know, additions, I probably would have been impressed. But I am, what's an undergrade to impress? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the Glock 26 Gen 5. Yes, the guys were right. They did tell me that I would enjoy this Glock much more. Yes, they are right. I can tell a slight difference in the trigger. If only we had just a little bit longer of a grip, it would have been the perfect, in my opinion, the perfect Glock. And she is hot. Whew. Do you have one? If you do, let me know. Because I am quite interested. Well, I do know for sure if there's anything that I'm going to do to it, the first thing is get rid of these trash sights. And then I will see if I outgrow the trigger, then we might do something to the trigger. But this, to me, in my opinion, is worthy to, you know, kind of Honda Civic it up, if I'm making any sense. Yo, gang, as I asked you, let me know, do you have one? Drop it in the comments. If you do, what is it that you've done to it? How have you upgraded it to the point to where it is the ultimate shoot for you? Let me know. I am very interested to know. And listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do. Pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. This is how I make this stuff here work. This is how I make this. Why do I want to say work? Because I'm going to say work. This is how I make this happen for you. And y'all know I love it when things work. And I love y'all for life. Peace.